What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. The good, the bad of London Star Wars celebration. So, hope everyone's having a good day. We got about 20 people on right now. So, appreciate all you guys showing up. Before we get into it, I know Mando finale dropped today, guys. So, no spoilers in the chat. Let's just keep this stream focused on celebration, experiences, questions, the good, the bad, and then towards the end, we're going to get into talking about Japan and Tokyo and our thoughts on that. But for Mando stuff, tomorrow night, I will be doing a live stream. It's a little bit later, especially for you guys in Europe and the UK, but we will be doing a finale live discussion tomorrow night. So that'll be on my channel if you guys want to join that. But today, main topic is Star Wars Celebration London. So, man, been back home a little over a week now, and man, I miss it out there, man. It was so much fun. I had a blast. So, in the comments down below, let me know your guys' experiences and how many celebrations you have been to, and if London was your first, or what number it was, and if you're planning on going to the next one too. So I'm gonna try to get through everybody in the chat today, so we'll kind of see how much we get through today. So I'll start off now in the chat. So, like Manuel said, no Mando spoilers, so keep that going. Jagged Reaction, what's up, man? No spoilers indeed. We got Nick the mod up in the chat to keep an eye on that. So Jagged said, if you look closely, I think I'm in the main picture. Yeah, that was a crazy shot. The one picture I had as the background. All right. So let's see. We got Jonah. What's up, Jonah? So what was the hardest part for this trip? Hotels, transportation, etc. Honestly, none of it really was. It was all pretty simple. So like I I travel a decent amount, so I know like strategically like how to get stuff at good deals, where to get stuff where it makes sense. So like for this trip in particular, for London, when I was at Anaheim Celebration, I was in the closing ceremonies panel when they announced London. Literally, as we're walking out, I grab my phone, I go right to Expedia.com, because with Expedia, you can book now, free cancellations, and pay when you check in, which is convenient. So I booked my hotel instantly, and I knew I didn't have to pay till I checked in. So that was one big thing off the plate I didn't have to worry about. Transportation, getting around London is so easy. Like I've done it before. I went once in 2018. Excuse me. So I knew how to get around, and literally, like with my iPhone on Apple Maps, you just put it in where you need to go. It tells you what bus, what train, what stop. So it was the easiest thing. I think the most expensive part for the trip was just the flight, because flying from Florida to London, I mean, it's not really that cheap of a flight, but everything else over there was reasonable. Getting around with it through the tube, the underground, and then the hotel. We split with three of us, so we paid like $430 each US for almost a week for a hotel, literally right next to the convention center. So there's definitely ways to plan things and find good deals. You got to just be proactive and do it early. Yes, like now. So if all you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, please. Danny Fandoms, happy Tongs Day, everyone. Essex, what's up, bro? Yo, got them Celebration Blues still. Yeah, we're gonna be having that for 2 years now until the next one. We got Rolando up in the chat. What's up, Rolando? Dez, what up, Dez? Hey, everyone. All right. Vinto's talking of which, it was so much better on Sunday and Monday. Pret at Paddington Station saved me a lot of time on lunch. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, Sunday and Monday were a lot smoother by then. I think by then a lot of people like tapped out, because if they went Friday and Saturday, like those days were crazy. Friday, I've never seen it that packed, and it's just because of the layout of the XL, which was just terrible. Worst layout, worst system I've ever seen for flowing traffic after panels, the way the exhibit floor was set up, all that was terrible at Excel. Like the queue hall that was empty the whole day should have been where both exhibit floors were in. Like, come on. They had so much real estate and they didn't utilize it. Doesn't work for me in the UK. Yeah, you can catch the replay. Yeah, I know that for the Mando one. For when Ahsoka comes out, I'll probably make sure I do that talk show earlier in the day just to get more people like worldwide on there. So I'll definitely keep that in mind next time. All right. Tom said, "Hey dude, was good to meet you in London." Oh, yes, yes. I remember you. Do you think, like me, they could have let morning panels crowd at the east entrance to not fill up the main corridor? Seemed crushed. Yeah, everything they did sucked. So I don't know why it was only one entrance when, like, the back entrance by the celebration stage, they could have had people come in and out both ways to kind of like ease the flow of traffic. Because like you're forcing everyone to get off at that one train stop and go in the one way when you could have did two train stops, two ways in. It was terrible how they did it. Huge failure for sure. NSA X File. Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Oh, I lost my spot. The Normalizer. It was my first celebration, and I feel that compared to others, they didn't put in as much effort. Well, kind of. I mean, so this was my fourth, and literally it kind of felt the same as the others. Layout was trash, so it made the traffic worse. And then maybe at the other, well, at Anaheim, they had the Mandalorian experience, so they had all the props and stuff. But I didn't even go to that, and I still had a blast. And I know at other celebrations they had more like props and stuff for movies, like displays. So that's one thing they kind of lacked. And I'm shocked there wasn't a big indoor like display. Like, bro, you're filming it down the street, like bring it over. That's why at Anaheim they did the Mando experience because it literally was down the street, the set where they record, like the volume and all that stuff. They just brought it over. So yeah, in the sense of the props, but as far as everything else, and then yeah, maybe the exhibitors there weren't as many, but I know there was a lot of US exhibitors that didn't come because I don't know if there were some restrictions or they applied and didn't get approved. I don't know. Maybe it was because they knew they were going to use those two little halls and they could only have so many people in there, which is a huge L. I don't know why they would have did it so. Moritz Gutenbacher. Hopefully I said that right. Hey, I loved it. It was my first one. Nice, awesome. Yeah, so a lot of people that I've seen on like my videos, the commenting on the Facebook group, they still had a blast. And sorry, I still have this terrible dry cough. It does not go away. But yeah, most people said they had a good time, and I know a lot of people learned like how it is now. So for their next one, they're gonna feel a lot more comfortable going in, knowing what works, what doesn't work, what you need to do what you want to do. Chopper time. I love the name. I love Chopper. Hello. Welcome. Richard Wilson. Hi again. Great to meet you on Saturday. Yes. I went to 2016 London too. The autograph queues were crazy this time. Yeah, they can be, especially I didn't think they gave you like specific times for the autographs, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was just while at table. So everyone kind of just waited around and lingered till that time to get in. So the photo ops were a lot smoother because you had specific times, specific groups, and then you lined up with your group. So it flowed better. But for the autographs, yeah, I saw a lot of people didn't have the best experience. Gareth, it was our second, both times in London. Nice. I'm actually thinking about 2026. It's going to be a big year with all the anniversaries. So 2026, what anniversaries? 2026. I know 2025 is Revenge of the Sith, Force Awakens. I know 2027 is the 50 year of A New Hope. What's 2026? I'm drawing a blank. Or did you mean 2025? Indiana Skywalker. Sup, everyone? What's up, Indy? Did anyone cosplay? I didn't, but I got a ton of cosplay on video. Mainly like the first 3 days. The fourth day, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of slacked with that. But if you guys, where is it at? But yeah, if you guys go on my channel, there is a cosplay recap, and there's a lot of cool stuff in there I saw for sure. Jagged said, I'm just glad we have 2 years to save up for Japan. Yeah, because not gonna lie, from Anaheim to London was less than a year, and everyone was like, oh crap, what are we gonna do? Like, so we had to like hustle, grind, and start saving and planning literally while Anaheim was ending. Darth Collectius. My first time, it was great. The only two setbacks were overcrowding. Yep. And not getting at least into one panel while others got multiple ones of all of them. Yeah, but for the panel part, like I had the Jedi badge, which I got last minute, and it gets you into all panels. And honestly, I regret going to as many panels as I did because I spent so much time. Like you get there early to get in the queue for the panel for Jedi to be towards the front to get a better seat. Then you get in, then you're waiting, then you got the panel, and then there's another panel. So you hop back in the Jedi queue, you get in, you're waiting. So on Sunday, I spent 4.5 hours in panels just to see two panels, which is crazy. And that was more than half the day. So for Japan, I don't care what the panels are, no more than one a day, if that. And that's if I get Jedi. Because like I don't want to waste my time in a panel if I could see it on YouTube later, or if I'll see the trailer later. I'm only going to go to the panels where I know, okay, they're going to give us an exclusive clip only for there, or they're going to let us watch an episode early like they did for the Visions panel. So honestly, for those of you that didn't get into the panels, you got way more time on the floor. And that's one thing about London I regret, is not spending more time on the show floor and in that aisle where all the cosplay was, like for sure. Great to meet you, Tony, especially right at the end. Yeah, S6, like literally right when I was about to leave, it was closing. Like that's crazy that you found me. That's awesome. Great weekend overall. Seemed considerably more busier. Yeah, man. It's times have changed. Celebration has only gotten bigger and bigger and bigger, especially now that people like know what it is. My only other celebration and didn't have as many stands and stalls was 2016. Yeah, I seen a bunch of videos from 2016. It looked nice and calm and like, yeah. So, what's up, Goose? Goose, we're live. Come here. You want to see the world? Then get out of here. All right. Manuel says, I wish I could go to Japan, but hey, I mean, it's 2 years. You never know. A lot can happen in 2 years. Like, who knows? Essex, but the announcements were amazing and made the weekend. Yeah, there was a lot of good reveals, a lot of good trailers. I felt a little bit better knowing the direction of the movies. Like, so yeah, a lot of good information for sure. Vinto's Vault, what's up? I was lucky to do that too. Got a rate that even the guy who checked me in said about that rate. We were in the premiere in near the Excel. Yeah, so like we booked our stuff literally 10 months before. Like, as soon as we got out of the panel in Anaheim, I had I had like 3 or 4 different hotels booked because I didn't know if I was going by myself or if my one boy was going or if two of my boys were going. So I had a 1 bedroom in one place, 2 beds at another hotel with 3 beds. So I had a ton booked and all through Expedia. And luckily, I just ended up canceling them all because I ended up going last minute with my boy Ty and Ricky, and we split the one next to the Excel. So it worked out. But like for those of you trying to go to Japan, that's one thing I recommend. Like use Expedia and you could book it and not have to worry about paying for it till you get there. Or if something happens and you can't go, cancel it. No money lost, no stress. Seth Nico, Friday was most shimmying. Sure. Pops and Kicks, what up? Ricky is real. Guys, that is Ricky right there in the chat. He is real. Shout out to Ricky. He's real. Exactly, terrible. Probably talking about the crowded stuff. Thanks for your answer, dude. I know you replied to one of my comments about this before, but how did the crowds of celebration? Oh, compared to Meg. So MegaCon, Jesus. MegaCon was bad, but like, yeah, well, so I would say um well, I didn't go to MegaCon 2023 and 2022. What year are we in? I don't even know what year we're in anymore. I live in my own world. So I didn't go to MegaCon 2022, but I knew it was a zoo. I went in 2023. I went Thursday which was packed, but not that bad. I went Saturday, which I knew was the worst day, and I wanted to avoid it for MegaCon. But like my boy Hayden was there, John Bernthal, Charlie Cox was there. Like I had to go for them. But literally after my 2 photo ops, I dipped so quick because it was just unenjoyable. So MegaCon was bad. Celebration like wasn't as bad. It only got bad when the panels came out and in that main aisle. But if you were like kind of in the exhibit halls, there's places where you could go and you could breathe. I feel like at MegaCon, you just weren't breathing. It was just you were just packed anywhere you went. Alexa Brooks, the show floor had nothing either. Yeah, there wasn't a ton. Hasbro, you guys suck. I love to buy stuff and like you see all my freaking Hasbro helmets there. I got a bunch of the vintage collection Black Series right here. You guys literally go to London, have a giant booth with nothing to buy. Now, 2019 Chicago, Hasbro's booth was the most amazing booth I probably have ever seen. They had like Black Series sabers, helmets, vintage collection, Black Series. They had exclusives there that you could buy, and they had stuff there early. So I mean, come on, get back to it. And Funko, you're no better. Funko had 2 exclusive when every other celebration I've been to was like 6 to 8 exclusives. Now, granted, Funko at least had a bunch of old product you could get, which is kind of cool if there was something there you needed. But if not, I mean, they were just slacking with the stuff. Hey, you guys want to stop fighting? Freaking duel Mustafar back there. Kith Cat 101. Let's go. Yes. I legitimately got stuck in one of the stampedes at one point. Yeah. Yo. So the first day after everyone got out, I was like, I'm hungry, but every food place was ridiculously packed. So I was gonna walk out the main entrance, and this is before I knew there was a back exit. I was gonna walk out the front, and halfway through, it was a wall of people, and nobody was moving. I was like, "Yo, if there was a fire or an emergency, everyone would just get trampled to death." Like it was bad. So I went the back way, and then I learned there was a back exit. But yeah, there was one point where you couldn't physically move, and that was kind of scary. Like, not gonna lie, that was not no bueno. No, no, no. Agreed. The layout being poor, Excel was not set up correctly. Yeah, and there was plenty of space. Like whoever came up with that layup is a giant jabroni. And maybe in 6, 7 years when it goes back, they'll learn from it. It'll be really interesting to see because I'll definitely be going to that one if it's back in London again. And if it's the same, I'm gonna be like, I need to speak to a manager. This is terrible. Yo, what up? Chilling, man. Chilling, chilling, chilling. How you doing? W chat. Yes, the chat is live today. We got a lot of you guys in here, everyone participating. So again, I'm gonna be sure to try to get through everyone's, and then any super chats that pop up, I usually will read those like right away. But I'm gonna try to get through everyone's. We'll see how much time we have today. So be sure to just comment away questions, your thoughts, good, bad. And then when I get to the end, I'll probably skip to the end of the chat and we'll kind of jump into talking about Tokyo, Japan, and how we feel about it going there. Jagged said, did all 4 days. Glad I had the week off after the rest. Oh, I had to go back to work like 2 days after, a day after. It was terrible. Bad decision for me. Friday was the worst day crowd wise. Yeah, it was. It was. Yeah, Matt. Feels like there was a lot of unused space. Lots of halls were closed and everything was yeah. Like what? 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 That's the biggest thing that everyone says. And it makes sense. Like the queue hall for the morning was so massive, and maybe like a quarter or half of it I saw was filled up every morning. Not even all of it. Like, bruh, what are you doing? It also seemed like this one had a lot. Yeah, it did. Because I know for a fact there were some vendors from the US that go to every celebration, and someone told me that, yeah, that they were gonna go, but they either they applied and didn't get approved, or they couldn't. There was some reason why they couldn't go, but I thought it was kind of weird that you didn't see a lot of the same people you see at all the US celebrations going over there. Obi-Wan for Chosen One. Awesome name. Don't know if you did any autographs, but Hewan's autograph felt Russ as if you didn't even get to say anything to him. The rest was good though. No, but I heard that though. I did the the Hewen photo op, and it was where's that? It was super rushed, but it was still cool though. And then I did the Hayden and Hewen duel, which was super rushed too. And one thing about MegaCon Orlando, which we were just talking about, I did my Hayden photo op there, and as crazy as it was there, I spent way more time with him there than I did in uh in London Celebration, which was crazy. So I'm so glad I did that. So I think for next year or even 2025, if any of the stars that I want at MegaCon, I'm gonna do the photo op there just because it was a better experience there, and it was epic photo ops too. So yeah, it just sucks when it's rushed. Like you want to chit chat or like make that little connection. It just it sucks. But having that autograph to always look at is cool. Less fun freebies too. Yeah, there wasn't as much free stuff. As long as you guys like traded swag and stuff, you could get a lot of free stuff that way. But yeah, Kith Kat, my first celebration only on Saturday was a bit overwhelmed. Yeah, like this is my fourth celebration and like probably like 10th or 15th convention, and I was overwhelmed, and it's because of the layout. Can't do anything in one day, 100%. That's why before I always recommended people do as many days as you can because you can't do it all in one day. It was so packed Saturday. Can't see the live stage clearly though. Should have bigger screens to watch. Yeah, for sure. Traffic by the was horrible. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was. What's up, Ricky? If it wasn't for meeting Ashley Eckstein, I don't think I would be looking back on it fondly. Yeah, most people will have that one moment where it makes it all worth it. Like walking up and just seeing Hayden and Hewen together, I was like, man, like this is Revenge of the Sith. Like that's my childhood. And then the next day, walking up to Hewen and the shirt I was wearing had our photo op from Anaheim celebration. And when I walked up, I was like, hey, this was us in Anaheim, your first celebration. He started dying laughing and he said, man, that shirt is awesome. Such an amazing feeling, like such a priceless moment. And then the picture I took in London, I'm going to put that on the shirt and whatever next celebration he's at, doing the same thing. And I'll be like, hey, this is London. This is Anaheim. I want him to eventually like remember me, which would be so cool. Drew Somerville, what's up? Hey, Tony. I keep hearing people talk about items that didn't sell out from the Celebration store will be sold at online. Do you know anything about that? Have they done that before? Yeah, they do it every year. I feel like this year they'll probably take forever. Usually it's maybe a couple weeks after or maybe a month or two after. But typically what they'll do, they'll email out badge holders and let them know, hey, all the leftover stuff is going for sale online. You'll have access to it for like a week. And then after the week of all the badge holders having access to it first, then the website's open to the public. So, I mean, there's stuff left over. They're not going to just get rid of it. They're going to put it online, but typically badge holders get first dibs. And then after that, whatever's open, we'll go live to the public. JT Lovecraft, what's up, bro? It was awesome. Wish we could have met besides the stalker shot at your first day in a crowd line for the Lucasfilm panel. Talk to you tomorrow on the new Mando episode. Much love, brother. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Saw you the first day. You were in the other line. And then after that, bro, I didn't see you. There was like so many people I didn't get to see. It's crazy how packed it was there. But I mean, we had that one moment in line. I also got to say hi to Matt Lancer because he popped in while I was waiting in front of the Ashley. That's awesome. Freaking Anakin. Harley X Angel. Hey, all. Hey, what's up? Thank you for joining. Elliot Ford. This was my first celebration since 2007, and I loved it. I was surprised how organized the signature process was after I heard some horror stories for plus 3 hour times wait for Hewen and Hayden. Yeah, so autographs for Hewen and Hayden will never be good experience. Like they're just too in demand. But everyone else should be somewhat good / smooth. Like I had the free Yak Face signature, and I was kind of worried it was gonna be like a long line because it's free. But like literally, it was 2 seconds. It was great, and like he was a cool dude. We got to talk to him for a little bit, so that's good though that you had a good time. Where are we at? The nerd dad, Chris, what's up? My wallet hurts, bro. That's because you bought every photograph, you bought every autograph. This man got it all. Those plaques look so sick, man, that you got. Oh, so sick. Ooh, all right. And we got our first super chat of the day. Shout out to Jagged Edge. Appreciate that. It seemed like the clone helmet pins were not popular, but I thought they were awesome and completed the set. How popular were they in 2022? So, not that they're not popular, but for blind boxes, people want the character ones first. So those are always the first to go, and then once they're gone, then people settle for the helmets. The helmets are cool. I didn't get any, but like for me, I'd rather spend my money and get all the characters first. So it's really preference. But some of those helmets, like the two chases, were so dope. So that's dope that you got it. But thank you for the super chat, Jagged reaction. I appreciate that, man. That is gonna go straight to the Japan fund because Misa needs to go to Japan. Ricky Bobby, Ricky is real. All the food was on the west side. So if I wanted to eat after the panel, yeah, I had to walk through that crowd plus waiting in long lines. Yeah, so they did have good food options, but getting to them was impossible. Like the first 2 days, I don't think I ate. Like we couldn't eat because we couldn't get to it. And when you got to it, the line was ridiculous. So it was rough, man. It was rough trying to get food. Hey, what are y'all doing? These guys always want to act up when I'm on streams. But yeah, the food stuff, they should have had it more spread out. That way, no matter where you are, there's something there. Like, oh, I also got to skip every queue except for the panels, which I didn't get into, which was nice. Been able to get an accessibility pass definitely helps. Yeah, so for those passes, it's definitely great that they do that to give you a shorter queue. Because like if you have any accessibility issue, like standing in those long lines, that's brutal, man. That's brutal. All right, we got Mofi Jagu. Didn't get any panels and didn't miss anything. Live stage was amazing. Yeah, like I mentioned before, like I regret going to so many panels. Japan, like 100%. I don't care about panels. I want to experience the floor, the crowd, the people, seeing the cosplay. Most of the panel stuff you could get later. It's gonna be on YouTube, on articles, and other people's videos. Like I'm done with that. The only panel for Japan, like if there's a Lucasfilm Showcase panel, because you see way too much in there. There's like that's everything. But everything else, like nah, I want to be on the floor with the people. Alexa had a great time regardless of the crowding, but it was not as good. It was not as good to others I went to. Oh, as good as other. Yeah, no, for sure. No celebration next year means Star Cruiser ship. Heck no. And if you're looking for friends to split the cost, I'm available. Just saying, like the Star Cruiser is ridiculously priced, right? But like if it was, it doesn't feel like soup. It doesn't feel like my Star Wars that I appreciate because I mean it's basically between episode 8 and 9, which is most people's least favorite movies out of the franchise. So and like seeing videos and stuff, I'm like, it's cool, but like if it would have been like prequel inspired, OG trilogy inspired, like if there would have been like a Jedi temple on there or a Sith temple hallway and like stuff like that, I would have like I wouldn't care the price. I would have took out a loan and went and had the time of my life if I could freaking do stuff like that. But it's just not for me. It does look cool. If I could go for free, I would definitely like to experience it. But like that money, bro, that's Japan money right there. That's celebration money. So, all right. So we got our second super chat. Mo Hijazi, what's up? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Can't stick around for the live. Just wanted to show some love. You rock, man. See y'all in Japan. Yo, I appreciate that. Go do what you got to do. Yeah, man. And I'll see you in Japan. I'm already working on swag for Japan right now, which kind of sounds crazy. But I got some fire stickers that I'm gonna be making for Japan, like super fire. So, but thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. That is going right into the Japan fund, 100%. All right. Star Cruiser is a fold on Disney's part. Yeah, I mean, they gotta just revamp it, or even if it was like Mando stuff, bro. Like, let me go on there and hang out with Grogu. Like, I'm hanging out with him here for free. This is my guy right here. Look at his little hairs. Look at the little hairs on his head. Look at him. I'm having more fun with this and saving my $6,000 that would go towards Japan. I preferred the smaller panels I went to. The Art of Star Wars posters were free, unreleased poster, and the Empire Jedi podcast. Yeah, Richard, I saw a lot of the ones seemed cooler. I did go to one smaller one, the Funko one, and it was cool. The armor was in there. She threw a like chocolate Cadbury egg into the crowd, and I caught it. I was like, "Oh my god, the armor touched this, and now it's mine." And I went back to the hotel and I ate it. Alexa, I also got a survey from the Excel today via email to be sure to fill out. Oh, damn, I didn't get that email. I wish I did because I usually don't respond to those emails, but I would have went in on them. Like, really, you guys suck. Please say that. Be like, hey, Tony Star Wars Sith also says you guys suck. Don't be a jabroni for the next celebration. NSAX file. Anyone else notice how inconsistent? Oh, woo! The staff acted at checkout. Saturday, I could only buy 5 blind packs. Then on Sunday, I had yo. So I'm so glad you mentioned this. These celebrations, and I mean, it's not necessarily their fault, but when the Excel, Lucasfilm, Reed Pop, whoever hires the temp staff, there's no training, there's no consistency. So on our very first day at the store, I was trying to get all the pins. So there's a bunch of 3-packs, right? And I was like, oh, okay, I'll take one of each 3-pack. And the lady was like, you can only get 2. And I'm like, do you mean 2 of each? She's like, no, 2 total. While that's happening, the lady right next to me is ringing up the dude with every pin pack. I'm like, what do you mean? Look right there. Like, that's not the rule. The rule probably is 2 per pin pack of all of them. So she went to ask someone, told her something different. She asked someone out. It took forever, but bottom line, we got to it. And for the blind boxes, they were like, you can get 15. And then I think the lady next to me said you could get 10. So there literally was no consistency, like at all, which is wild. So sometimes it works to your advantage if you get stuff you shouldn't get. Sometimes it doesn't, but you got to just be as polite as you can and just keep pushing for them to follow up with management. That way they'll know. Everyone that's been I've talked to lives it and is going back for multiple trips. Well, those must be rich people because I'm a regular dude that works a regular job and does YouTube for fun. I can't be doing $6,000 trips all the time. Like, and especially if I'm not seeing like Obi or Human, like Anakin, like I need my OG squad prequels or trilogies. So it's Disney Magic and Star Wars Adventures all in one. Yeah, I'm sure it's a good time, but not for me, sir. Not for me. A gripe for me would have to be the photo clips. Oh, Epic Photo staff. They were rude and create hassle where not needed. Either than that, it was smooth. Yeah, sometimes if you get the grumpy dude like that thinks they have so much power, like relax, bro. You're working like probably minimum wage. Relax. It's not that serious. Did you get to see all the guests you had hoped to see over the weekend? The celebration live stage schedule was not a good move. They should have a guest list released each day. Yeah, I didn't bother with that live stage. Once I saw how much of a zoo it was, I went by when it was empty just to enjoy it like a little bit, to check it out. But other than that, I literally saw nobody on the live stage. Nobody. Paul Chambers had a great time with my first celebration. Love to hear it. Highlight was the fan area with all the photo op opportunities and droids in the North Hall. Also was impressed with the Millennium Falcon and Endor sets. Yeah, there was some cool stuff there for sure. That's good you had a good time, Paul. All right, Mike Arellano. What up, man? Came across your channel because of Celebration. Knowing Japan, Celebration there will probably be more. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Not to be like stereotypical, but it's like I feel like in Japan, the Japanese there and whoever they hire, I just feel like they're going to be more accurate, more efficient, and more consistent, which is a good thing, which is great. That way it'll be the same thing every day, consistent experience for everybody. So I'm actually looking forward to that like a lot. On Sunday, many things I wanted to buy were already sold out, but got the important stuff for me. Yeah, like it's pretty crazy. A lot of stuff sold out by Saturday, and Sunday, Monday wasn't too much left. Well, I mean, it depends on what you were going for, but yeah. Thanks for all your videos in the lead up to celebration was a big help. Let's go. Yes. So I'm glad you mentioned that. So literally, I don't know when I'm dropping it, but I already have a video recorded and it is thinking about celebration 2025. So it's a short video. We don't have a lot of details yet, but I have three really good tips for you to start working on now. If you're thinking about going, the three things I talk about in this video are a must and will make your start for planning this so much more better. So definitely, I don't know when I'm going to drop this, guys. You guys let me know. I mean, I could drop it after the stream, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday. I don't know, but it's uploaded, locked and loaded. So this will be dropping soon, guys. And it has three really good tips for Japan. And I lost my spots. The Hasbro 332nd helmet looks incredible. Yeah, I made a separate video just for the Hasbro booth just because of that helmet. Gorgeous in person. I didn't even bother trying to get into the Funko store. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of disappointing. So we got 60 people here watching live. Thank you, guys. Be sure to hit that like button, please. I appreciate all 60 of you guys for joining. Damn, we're 41 minutes in. Essex, Hasbro once again not having exclusive you can actually buy on the day is a big miss. Yeah, ridiculous. I didn't even want one of the cards. I'm not even gonna buy it. Like I would have bought probably a couple of them because I would have got one for me, maybe one for my brother if he wanted one, and if any of my friends wanted it, I would have picked it up there. But like, let me buy the display. Like, what do y'all Hasbro? Gee, it makes me so mad because like Anaheim was the same thing. You walked in, here's a QR code for the Jon Favreau Black Series figure that you can't get right now. I have 3 of those QR codes still in this binder I never used because I was so angry. I'm like, bro, you're not getting my money. I'll wait till your stuff goes on clearance at Target and buy it discounted if you guys want to play like that. What's on Disney Plus? What's up? Managed to get VIP last minute. Yo, yeah, I got mine like literally the day before I went. Such a game changer. So my plans changed, did all the main panels, bar the closing ceremony. Friday was insanely busy. I'd buy lunch during the early access. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's awesome. I think you commented on one of my posts. I think you were at my same hotel too, if I'm not mistaken. Only problem I have with Hasbro is that the exclusive they were selling you could buy online. Yeah, and that too. And I think even at that time, you could only buy it online if you were in the UK. I think for the US, you had to wait to a different date, which would have made me more furious. Say I did want to order it and I couldn't. Oh man, like come on. Oh, all right. So we got another super chat in. So Marky Zno, what's up? Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate that. Did you find London expensive? And what did you think of our culture? I'm English. No, I didn't find it expensive. I freaking love it there. I love you guys in London so much. You guys in UK, you guys are so nice and polite and down to earth. And like London reminds me of like New York because it's like fast paced. There's a lot of people everywhere, but it reminds me of a cleaner and nicer New York. So I love London. That was my second time. I want to go again. So I love it out there for sure. You guys are freaking awesome. If you guys are ever in the States, let me know. We'll hang out. I'll take care of you guys. But no, it was great. I love London. Thank you for the super chat. That is going right into the Japan fund. Because that flight to Japan from Florida, the price is terrifying. Like terrifying. Like terrifying. It's crazy expensive. All right, back to the chats. Let's see, where was I? Was around here. I was around here. Did you order any exclusives online after you got back home? Forbidden Planet Funko Hasbro just went online after the event. I did get some Funko on Monday with a lane. No, I didn't because I got the Funko stuff there I wanted. Hasbro, I refuse because they're clowns. And the Forbidden Planet, it was what, mainly those fig pins? Nah, I got the pins on fire fig pins because you can only get them there. But I didn't grab anything else online. When I got back, like my money is in London still, and all the future money is being put to the side responsibly for Japan. because I'm really trying to like have a blast out there. I did like that they had some surprise t-shirts in the store on the first day though. Yeah, there's always extra t-shirts, and then every day there's a different t-shirt print design. I call them Ty t-shirts because my boy Ty at every celebration buys every single custom shirt every day. And when he leaves, he has a stack of fresh tees like this every t-shirt. So yeah, those tees are really, really cool. And you can only get them that day because they're like screen printed made that day. There was barely seating. We had to get a seat where we were in the sun. Oh, that sucks. They had a lot of surprise items in the shop on Friday. I purchased only items I didn't see on the website. Yeah, like I missed some stuff. Like I saw they had Ahsoka shirts, Acolyte shirts. I never saw that when I was in there, which is crazy. Actually, I'm kind of glad because I probably would have been like, give me one of those, give me one of those. So maybe it's a good thing. So, Swiffer, what's up? Ricky's real. You know that's my brother, right? I'm sure you know. Needs to go to Neck in Birmingham. If it comes to the UK, it's huge and in the center of the country. Yeah, I saw someone mention that Pure Gaming that about another place that's way bigger. Hopefully they do it because that'd be great to go somewhere different and to experience that. Because I'm definitely coming back to the UK. As a first time, I had a legendary time. Awesome. I had Hayden and Ian photo op. I should have did that one, man. Master and Apprentice. Got autographs from D. Bradley Baker, Matt Lancer, and then you saw everyone on the live stage. Damn, that's awesome. See, that's great that it worked out like that and you planned it like that. That's awesome, Darth Collectius. Too bad we didn't run into each other. I did the same. I bought the Ahsoka series shirt and her universe Loth Wolf drawings. Oh, nice. I regret not buying the I Am No Jedi shirt. Yeah, there's a lot of things I regret not getting. I'm praying when stuff goes online, all the stuff that I hesitate, I'm done. I'm buying. Obi-Wan for the Chosen One. So happy I went all 4 days. Otherwise, there was no way I would have been able to do everything I wanted. Really enjoyed meeting all the Clone Wars voice actors. They were so nice. Yeah, they go to all the shows. They're so cool. They're so down to earth. I love those guys, man. So awesome. Who is Matt Lancer? He is the voice actor for Anakin Skywalker in Clone Wars. So he's the man. He did a great job as Anakin, man. Great job. Yeah, Anakin from Clone Wars. I agree about Neck. Definitely would have been better there. So much bigger. Yeah. Why do they go back to Excel? Like, come on. Come on. Ewan McGregor had his stash as he's filming a show called Gentlemen in Moscow in Bolton and Space Studio in Manchester. Yeah, he looks so weird with that. I'm glad I already had a photo with him from Anaheim where he kind of looked like regular Kenobi. He did kind of look like a creep in the photo there, but I still love it though. It's Ewan. He is a beautiful man. I love that guy. Don't talk about how much I spent in the Funko store. Yeah, it could have added up quick because they had a lot of exclusives. Like, luckily, a lot of them I either have or didn't want. But like, say if that was good access for you, man. And they had all the sodas too. All the sodas always sell out. Like here in the States, I can never find sodas in store. Like it's weird. So I almost bought every soda, but I just bought one, and I didn't get the chase. Kenobi's Cave. Honestly, the best thing was getting in a half hour early before anyone else. It was just nice having breathing room to look around at the vendors. Yeah, that VIP badge getting in that half hour made a huge difference, but it felt so rushed because you're like looking at the clock. Okay, I got to go here. I got to go there. I got to go there before like the mad dash of everyone running in. I will be 19. Hi. Hello there. Sam Elmers, how was it like with the standby for celebration last year? This year was a mess, and I was in the front of the line. I met you just as I came out of the Return of the Jedi panel. It was great to meet you. Yes, what's up, Sam? So, for last year, the standby line, it was in a bigger area. I think it was more organized and like clearer like where to go and where to line up. Because I know they did let people in. I heard in Excel, like half the time they weren't letting nobody in from the standby line, which sucks. So in Anaheim, we had Jedi as well. We got lucky there too. So we didn't really have to struggle with that. But from seeing how they queued everybody up, It was more organized in London. I know that. What kind of food options do they have? Like known food spots or just stuff local and random? Well, it was a huge variety. There were like a couple different food trucks, and then there were some like I don't know if they're known food spots. They could be like like UK brand names because I'm from here. You're my brother. We're from here. But like it was like a good variety of stuff, like a little bit of everything. Like, and it looked pretty good and pretty freshly made. So almost like a food court at a mall, but fancier. It seemed like a little fancier, but all spread out plus mad food trucks in the halls too. And they were all impossible to get to most of the time. Matt said he was bored. He had no one in his queue. James Arnold Taylor didn't have anyone either. Damn. And that would be the perfect time to get an autograph from them. Like if there's no one in line, you could just stand there and just talk to them. Like how cool would that be talking to them? Man, especially if they're like next to each other and just like, hey, why don't you guys pretend to be Anakin and Obi-Wan now and have a conversation? In the Return of the Jedi panel, Anthony Daniels is hilarious. Yo, he is hilarious in every panel. This man has story for days, and it's crazy how old he is and how much energy this guy has. I love him, man. Ashley's queue was massive. Yeah, man, she gets a lot of love. It's freaking Ahsoka. She was an hour late. Oh, that's probably not her fault. I love Ahsoka. Oh, and we got, hold on. I think we got another super chat. So shout out to Marky ZNO. I think this is the second one you sent, right? Appreciate that, man. Thank you. My girlfriend and I really enjoyed your videos during the event, and you uploaded before the main streams. You have new subs from the UK. Good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I appreciate the second super chat. You didn't have to, you could have just dropped the regular chat. This is going right to the Japan fund. All right, where was I at? Bam. Where are their lightsabers? Tony, make the Revenge of the Sith with your cats. I don't know where they are now. They're probably taking a nap because they like to sleep during the day. And at 2, 3 a.m., they run marathons from the bed to the floor to the living room to the couch to the floor to the bed. So they're getting a rest for their nightly marathon. The handlers look miserable. Yeah, I bet. Charlie, hello there. Thanks again for all the updates for Celebration. I wasn't able to make it there, but amazing to see my friends there and hear their experiences. However, I'm looking forward to Japan. Yeah, Japan is going to be epic, especially because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who went to London for the first time that got bit with the bug and now they want to go and now they're going to know how it is. And then I think a lot of people I've been talking to, they want to go to Japan and it's going to be their first time too. So yeah, Japan is going to be an epic experience, and I cannot wait till early next year to start making a lot more videos for it as we get info because there's literally nothing out. But like I mentioned before, I do have a video with 3 big tips that will help with planning Japan if you're trying to go. I don't know when I'm going to drop it, but it'll be very, very soon. So that's how the armorer brings people for her creed with candy. Yeah, I'm part of that. Yeah, I'm never taking this hat off. Boom, this is the way. Richard Wilson, love how you say Hewen. What? Hewen? Ewan? How do you say it? Hewen. That's how I say it. Whatever. It is what it is. He's freaking Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he's my friend now. Thomas Woods, will the celebration merch be available on store now? Even that's finished. Is there all weekend, but wasn't able to get to the store and wanted the QR shirt you're wearing? Oh, yeah, it should be. Yeah, it'll pop up online. Whatever's left over will be online. Badge holders should get dibs first, so they'll send an email out about that. We could only find Blue Harvest patches in the celebration store. Was a bit disappointed. Oh wow, they sold out. Andrea in the building. Tokyo 2025. Let's go. See, Andrea's going. It's going to be her first celebration. And I guarantee you she's going to be hooked after that. So, hi. I was a bit gutted they showed all the trailers on Friday and didn't pace them out throughout the weekend. Plus, needed a bit more Return of the Jedi merch as it's their anniversary. Yeah. And the trailers, I mean, that was kind of expected. The Lucasfilm panel, they always do that. But The Ahsoka trailer we got on Saturday was better than the Friday one. I can tell you that much for sure. And then plus, we got the Visions trailer at the Visions panel. So they saved two, kind of 1.5, I guess you could say. Cool. Andrea in the chat, let's go. Andrea, let's go. Are you going, Andrea? Everyone wants to know. She's going. She has no choice. I think there's going to be about like 10 to 15 of us from Florida that are all going. So, yeah, man, we're going to be in Japan. When do you think tickets for Japan will go on sale with it being 2 years away? Oh, I talk about that in the video I'm dropping. But so Orlando 2017, they announced Chicago celebration was 2019. So just like London's 2023, Japan's 2025. So back then, tickets for Chicago went on sale June 2018. So my best guess is tickets for Japan will be around June. So mid-year 2024 is when they'll go on sale. So you have plenty of time to save for that. And those tickets are going to be cheaper than London's tickets because it's 3 days. So the 3-day pass is going to be cheaper than the 4-day pass. And the Japan Jedi VIP will be cheaper than the London Jedi VIP because it's a day shorter. So that's one thing you could keep in mind too if you're trying to like plan that budget, like ticket money to the side. Look at the London prices, Google it, and you can see the prices. It's going to be a little bit less than that because it's a day shorter. Damien's in the building. Hello, what's up, Damien? We ended up getting kicked out by the staff, not in a mean way though. Did you find London expensive? Oh, I think I answered that. No, not too bad. Nah, I love it over there, man. I friggin' love London. The biggest concern for Japan, yes, you must get yes. So Lior Bakar, sorry if I said your name wrong. With only 3 days, you must get there a couple days early, or you will be zombie for the entire 3 days. 100%. And I actually talk about that in my video. So I was already planning that because for me, Japan is, I think, 13 hours ahead. Like right now, it's freaking Thursday in Japan for me, which is wild. So my whole plan for my days going out there, the very first day, maybe even first day and a half, I have nothing planned. Literally, my first day in Japan is to do nothing, relax, and try to like get used to that time difference. So I'm planning, I think I'm doing like 10 days out there. So it's kind of like 6 days of sightseeing, 3 days of celebration, and then 1-2 days of getting used to the time when I get there. So for everyone, if you're really thinking about going to Japan, add an extra day minimum, if not 2 extra days to the amount of time that you want to go, because that time difference is going to destroy you. Yeah. You'll be like Anakin and Mustafar yelling, "I hate you!" Trying to wake up because it's gonna be bad. Boom, boom. Where did you buy the Grogu from? I don't know. It's a secret. Actually, so this is the Sideshow Grogu, not the Hot Toys Grogu. So you could get it from sideshow.com. I bought this from Hot Topic. So hottopic.com sells Hot Toys and Sideshow figures. So on Hot Topic's website, I had a bunch of coupons, codes, discounts. So I got like a bunch off. So I ordered this literally from hottopic.com, which is crazy. Now I wanted the Hot Toy version, but the Hot Toy one is like 50, 60 bucks more. And the Hot Toys one, like his mouth opens up. You could sit him down. It's a lot more posable. Sadie, London was expensive. Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe it depends where you stayed. I mean, for us, we split the hotels and stuff, and then getting around on the tube wasn't too expensive. Cheaper than renting a car here in the States, like when you go on vacation. So I guess it all depends. Prime Tracker. One thing I learned, the only way to get the full experience was to have Jedi Master VIP passes. I mean, kind of yes, but I had it and I didn't even get the full experience. Like there was so much I didn't get to do or see, and I had Jedi. So if you could get Jedi, or if you could afford to buy it aftermarket, like resale, it is 1,000,000% worth it. You have no idea. Yes, the price can be crazy, but like being able to sleep in and just showing up a little early to get in at 9:30 is priceless. having seats at the panels you want to go to saved is priceless. And then you get to shop the show store the day before everyone else. You get lightning pass into the show store whenever you want. There's a lot of little perks, and it adds up to be a really, really good experience. So I'll always recommend it for sure. Jonah, as a half Japanese man myself, I can say that people are super polite and understanding. Lots of signs in English and Spanish, and the food is so good. And Japanese Star Wars fans are so creative. Awesome. I had a feeling that too with them being creative. Like I figured the cosplay there is gonna be next level. That's what I'm really excited for is seeing like the cosplay in Japan. It's gonna be wild. Especially if they add like that Japanese touch to it, like make it like samurai effect and do things like that to make it more like their culture. Man, it's gonna be awesome. Also, I will re-watch this later. Gratitude for your kindness and updates. Stay awesome. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. How are you today? I'm good, chilling, enjoying this day off, talking with you guys. How you doing, Damien? Hey, Goose, stop. Oh God, they want to scratch up the doorway. Did you see the Buzz Lightyear Rex cosplay? No, M North. That sounds so dope. No, I missed that. Pow Hawk. Hey, what's up? Thanks for all your videos. Huge help planning the event. One question: did you eat that? What Emily swallowed threw at you during the panel? I don't know. You tell me. I saved the wrapper because I mean, she touched this and she threw it and I caught it. But yeah, like, I mean, if I would have tried to bring it back, it would have melted so quick. So we had to eat it. It was hollow though anyway. It wasn't like a full like brick of a chocolate egg, but that's the paper. So you know what I should do? Oh, you just gave me an awesome idea. I should bring this to whatever convention Emily swallows at next and have her sign this and be like, "You threw this at me in London and I caught it." Just to see her reaction and just to have that little interaction with her. And it'd probably be the most random thing she'd ever sign in her life. Like, hey, can you sign this Cadbury egg wrapper, please? And I'll put this in a little frame. Yeah, I'm gonna have her sign that. I'm gonna see. I'm sure she'll be at a show. Maybe she'll be here at SuperCon, which is a convention in Miami in July. If she's there, oh, and then I'm gonna try to take her out on a date, and we could go rule Mandalore. We ended up waiting until the exiting stampede was gone, so we were some of the last people in the convention. Very smart. One of the workers was shouting to get everyone out. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Valenti started saving or ready to go to Japan for a week trip. Hell yes. Want to experience the culture and go to Nintendo World as well as all the days of celebration. Yeah. So for Japan, I'm definitely want to go to both Disney parks. I want to go to Universal, Nintendo World, the Pokemon Center. I want to check out the Nike store there, the Supreme store there. I want to do Mario Kart go kart racing in the streets. Honestly, I kind of want to do that every day. Like that's crazy. So, and I want to go see what is it, Mount Fuji, whatever this is. I believe it's Mount Fuji. Like this is a picture that somebody took. This background. That's amazing. So I want to experience all that stuff. So really, really excited for Japan. Definitely like London better than New York. Yeah, I mean, I'm from New York, that's home, but like London is a lot nicer and cleaner. Yeah. Mikey, if anyone has the 40th denim jacket for sale, hit me up. The one thing my wife wanted was sold out. Damn, you might have to look on eBay, man. Good luck. Good luck. Iron King. Japan's gonna be amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be so amazing. We, two adults, one teen, one toddler, are looking to go 2025. Considering getting one VIP to get into all the panels and early access to the stalls, make sure you take a poster to my top tip. Yep, 100%. It's coming. Scotland will be better than Birmingham. I wouldn't mind going to Scotland. Batmando in the building. Hello there. What's up, Batmando? Tommy Lips, let's go. Hayden was so cool and fun to meet. Yeah, Hayden was the man. Like, he's the man. I keep looking up because I have all my photo ops here on the wall. So they're kind of like watching me like they're the boys. We're like family. Thomas said, wish I could have met you there, was keeping an eye out, but didn't see it. Yeah, sorry, man. I was trying to be like on the floor and as visible as much as possible because I did run into a lot of people. Like a lot of people saw me and came up to me, and I appreciate that. It was cool chatting with everyone. So, Lior, food was no good. Brought snacks every day. I only ate once there. I had like a little like pizza wrap. It wasn't too bad, but I didn't get to try the other spots. I'm sure there probably was something that was decent. What would you say your top purchase was at Star Wars Celebration? Mine was the Prince. Oh, probably the photo ops. Just seeing Hewen and then Hayden and Hewen. But I would say the prints are right there, man. Because those prints that I got, they are beautiful. That was my first time getting prints. I didn't realize like that was a thing. Now for Tokyo, I think I'm gonna buy like every print that I like. Because for London, there was a lot that I liked, but I only bought three. Everyone that I like in Tokyo, I'm already budgeting money to the side for that, like just in case, because I want to meet the artists even like and spend more time with them there. So I was really surprised there was no Clone Wars merch. That really bugged me. How was your flight home? Jet lag much? Hope you're well, pal. Hope you're good too, man. So Clone Wars merch, they had what? A patch, a magnet, and maybe a beanie or something. No, yeah, they didn't barely had anything. Huge fail. My flight home was good. Super jet lag. I'm almost normal now, but yeah, man. It was yeah, the jet lag sucks. Yeah, without this channel, I wouldn't have any idea what I was doing. Thanks. I'm glad it helped. And that's literally why I made my channel. I started it about 10 months ago at Anaheim Celebration for Celebration to cover Celebration, to show people what Celebration is and like how it works. And that way, like if you're a fan, like you should go because you're gonna enjoy it. And it's clearly helping and helping people out. And I'm so glad it does so. I'm gonna continue to keep doing that as well as like my podcast reactions, all that good stuff. But like my main focus will be Celebration because there's so much damn fun. Marky, the cosplay looked awesome this year. It definitely was. I ended up only buying only one mystery pin box and got the fives chase. Oh, from the helmets. Nice, nice. That's sick. Wait, how do you find out about leftover Star Wars Celebration merch being sold online? So badge holders will get an email when it's available, and it'll let you know, hey, you can purchase it these dates. It's usually they give you a week to buy, and after that week, it's open to the public. So there's no info now on when it's gonna be, but it should happen. And once the word gets out, it'll be everywhere online. Like, oh, okay. Every other mystery box was sold out by the time I got to the store. Yeah, it was crazy. Revenge of the Sith 20th year anniversary of Japan. Let's go. Yeah, that panel. That's probably the only panel that I for sure want to see there is to see the boys Hayden and Hewen talking about that on stage. So, oh, so if you're going, I need to go. I'll bring the Grogu. Yeah, I'm probably gonna bring him. He's gonna come to Japan. I'm gonna have a picnic with him here, like with this view, and I'm gonna do a little photo op with him, photo session there. As someone who's traveled to Japan a lot growing up, I recommend getting into the country at night. It's a long journey, so you'll be tired, so you can sleep through the night and wake up fresh. Very, very smart. Lulu, I'm going for a little over 2 weeks. There's so much to do in Japan. Nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bought Jan Bagels bought one mystery pin box on Friday morning and got Ahsoka Chase pin. So happy. That's awesome. It's almost 5 p.m. here and 1 a.m. in Tokyo. Crazy. Do you think those who speak English will have to learn Japanese for the event? Nah, not at all. because they'll at the show they're gonna hire temp workers that speak both because there's gonna be a lot of English speaking people, especially the people from Lucasfilm and a lot of the actors and stuff. Like they all majority of them speak English, so that the language shouldn't be an issue. They didn't ship our tickets until the raffle deadline for the panels had been closed, so there was no way for of us entering anyway. No, you can still enter for the raffles. You just use your email. Yeah. No, you could have still entered. You didn't need the badge to enter. Like I didn't have my I don't think I had my badge and I entered all of them. So there's a way to enter it. You just use your email that you used to purchase it. That was it. It's going early to try and rule Tokyo like Lelouch. Some cosplay visions would be amazing. Yeah, they're probably gonna go crazy with Visions cosplay over there. I really hope I make it to Japan. I spent 2 years there in the military and loved it. Never got to Tokyo though. Yeah, Batmando, bro. Start saving right meow. Like you gotta come. You have to come and bring all your sabers. We'll have a battle here at night, and the winner gets the mountain. Yo, I can't get enough of that view. That view, oh man. Welcome to the Creed, son. Here's your candy. I wasn't planning on going to Japan, but maybe Tony's tips videos may make me change. No, yeah, man. Like the 3 tips, like it's yeah. And then as more info drops, I'm gonna make videos. So it won't be as frequent as London was, because London we kept getting it like info 3 times a week, coming the weeks before. But as I get stuff for Japan and as I start planning and booking my stuff, I'll make a video because I already know I think come November this year, I think I should be able to book my hotel over there. So I'll make a video then, like, hey, just so you guys know, hotels are now taking bookings, so you could get that knocked that out. And then flights, I gotta look into when flights we can start buying it. I'm gonna figure that out. But dude, having Emily Swallow sign that rapper, yeah, I didn't think of it to now. Like, what the hell am I gonna do with this freaking rapper? Like, someone's gonna throw it away by accident. But if I get it signed like with a silver pen, so it pops on the purple, put it in a little frame, and maybe I'll even take like a picture of her signing it. Like, hey, hold it up, let me get a picture. I could print that picture, put it in the frame with the wrapper, so there'll be a little bit more context to it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna like stalk her and see where she's at next. Scut 9 Celebration in Chicago was so what? That probably honestly out of the 4 I've been to, I think Chicago was my favorite, man. Chicago, that convention center was huge. It was 5 days, so you had the extra day. I think Chicago was the favorite out of the 4 that I've been to. Universal is in Osaka, and I think about 3 hours. Yeah, it's like I think 2.5 hours with the bullet train. I was looking into all that too, like so. I recommend the bullet train for the experience and speed, plus the station bento boxes are so good. Yep, I was looking into that 100% because at first I thought it was in Tokyo or near it, and then when I looked, it's like, oh, it's a 9-hour drive. I'm like, what? And then I saw the bullet train stuff. So, yep, no, for sure. Oh, Chicago celebration was so fun. Yeah, my favorite, man. Chicago was my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, like if the next one in the States is in Chicago, I will be so happy. Because Chicago is for me, it's cheap to fly there, it's cheap to get around. Like, yeah. My girlfriend was lucky enough to meet Emily Swallow in the Funko store. Yeah, and got a photo with her. That's cool. I saw she was doing that. Let's fight for the bentos. Mine was the Rebels epilogue at Ahsoka Funko, which I got Ashley to sign. Nice. I found this year's celebration far different to the one in the same venue in 2016. The crowds on the first day were shocking. I got a survey from Excel about my experience. Wasn't great. Yeah. Tell them the truth. David Cano, didn't get to see you either. Just a friend told me you were in the Visions panel VIP queue, but apparently you disappeared when I looked there. Oh, man. Although NY seems to have more things to do, I was only in London for 2 weeks, but yeah, definitely people are nicer. Subway is cleaner, and London seems much more. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. She said it's her favorite Ahsoka Funko too. Nice. You need to get a Discord server up and going. Maybe. I don't really mess with Discord that much, but if I figure it out, potentially, potentially. That pic of Mount Fuji is from Chiritu Pagoda. It is approximately 2-hour train or bus trip from Tokyo. Easy day trip. Yeah, I'm 100% seeing this. This looks fake. This looks unreal. This is like, yeah. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Do you have any recommendations where I could get replica lightsabers or helmets? I guess it depends on your budget. Like, I'm not into the lightsabers like that, but I know a lot of the good ones can be pricey. But like, I mean, I know Hasbro Black Series, like the FX ones, are like more reasonable price if you don't care. But as far as fancier ones, I don't know much about that. I know there's a lot to choose from. Helmets is kind of the same too. Like all mine are Hasbro Black Series, because like the other brands, like what is it, Unevo, Unovo, or whatever they're called, they'll be like 4, 5, 600 bucks, and then this Hasbro one that's like 130 bucks looks damn near the same. Like it's just on display on my shelf, so I don't care. But it really depends on your budget, man. Like if you want reasonable price, Hasbro has a good selection. If you got big money, then all them other expensive ones. Cassie P, hello. I'm a new subscriber who found you in the run up to London. Nice, thank you. Can't wait to go to Japan for the first time in 2025. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of stuff dropping for that. So yeah, it might not be a whole lot info the next year or so, but that the 6 months before as stuff is ramping up, woo, I'm gonna be pumping out those videos. And then as I book stuff, I'll make a video letting you guys know, like, hey, I booked this, I did this, you could do this now, just so you guys can start preparing too. I ended up getting the Rancor and Ahsoka and center pins. Nice. Bro, I have 13 sabers. I can't bring them all. Well, bring a couple. Bring a couple. All right, guys. So I kind of want to, I might skip a little bit ahead in the chat. I kind of want to switch up the conversation now and talk about Tokyo and Japan. So it was announced over there, which was kind of a shock. A lot of people assumed it'd be back in the States. And boy, was I wrong? Were they wrong? Were we wrong? So what do you guys feel about Japan, Tokyo? How many of you guys are actually going to go? And then we'll go from there. So I'm going to go through. There's some chat here talking about Japan already. So we're going to get into the Japan talk now. So what do you guys think for Japan? Are you guys happy, excited? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. And where was that at? So Hillary Duff music. Will Japan be so crowded? It was too much in London. I hope not. I think it's at the same convention center that it was in 2008 when it was in Japan. And I actually watched some videos. There's not a lot of videos on YouTube about it, but there's some to just kind of get an idea of what it looked like in there. So hopefully. Hey, what are you lunatics doing? Oh, they're like children. Jesus. Hopefully it's not as crowded. I think over there it's going to be more efficient, especially with the space. So I'm not too worried about that. And if it is crowded, it's probably going to be only at those pain points when panels come out. So you got to kind of learn when and where to be. But I definitely think it's going to be a smoother experience. Jasmine W. Hey, it was so nice to meet you at Celebration. Was my first one and went solo, so your videos were super clutch. Nice, awesome. Glad that I could help. Glad you had a good time going solo. Yeah, for Celebration, that's the one thing you could go solo and you're fine because literally I was there, two of my boys, and then my one boy, his two friends were there. So it was like five of us that we would leave the hotel every morning. I spent at least 80% of the show by myself because you lose them, you can't find them. Everyone wants to do different things. So even if you go with people, a lot of times you don't even spend the most of the time with them. Like you lose them. So Hardly. I'm gonna have to start saving now if I want to go to Japan. No, that's what I'm doing right now. Like, yeah, I'm legit trying to be more responsible, buying less crap that I don't need, and I'm slowly putting stuff away to the side now. So that's why, like in the video I'm dropping, I'll give you a little tease. The three things I talk about now is planning your hotel, your flight, and then I think the third one was the amount of time you want to spend there. That way you could really, really budget it out and have an idea. Because the hotel and flight you want to book as soon as you're able to, just to get that out of the way. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, once Japan tickets go on sale, and they sell out, which they probably will, every hotel is gonna skyrocket their price and gonna sell out right away. So just keep that in mind. Because I know some people, they might be a little bit more traditional, might be more old fashioned and say, well, I'm going to buy my tickets first, then I'll look at the hotel, then I'll look at the flight. By then, you're paying double, triple the price, like straight up. So just keep that in mind. But that video, I don't know, maybe today. I still have to finish editing my Mando finale reaction and get that up today. So we'll see. We'll see. You can only start booking airline tickets like 14 months ahead of the date. The location is just outside Tokyo. Yeah, exactly. Yep. So that's what I'm gonna keep checking. And when I see it's available to start booking, I'm gonna make a video so you guys can start. So I've been to Orlando 2017, Chicago 2019, Anaheim 2022, and then London. So Chicago was the best. I want to say Anaheim probably second, and then I would say Orlando third, but I only did 2 days, so I'm gonna say London just because I had 4 days, twice the fun. But like I think if I would have did Orlando 4 days, and I think if I would have known what I knew now, it would have probably been the third. Just because like Chicago was so much fun, Anaheim being at the Kenobi red carpet world premiere was like an experience, so I'll never forget that. Alright, let's see. Kamal Jane, my first celebration Friday was crazy, busy, but such a great vibe. Everyone was cool. Then bought tickets on Saturday for Monday, which was more relaxed and got into the Bad Batch panel. Nice. Yeah, Monday was a super chill day. 100% worth it. It is a crazy price. And to most people, they're like, wow, like that's ridiculous. After experiencing it my first time in Anaheim, it the sleep you getting the sleep in and not having to get there at 5, 6, 7 a.m. to 8 hours to get into rush is priceless. Like VIPs get in at 9:30, you stroll in at 9:15, you wait 15 minutes, and then you're in. If you can get it, whether it's the day it drops or resell, highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. I can help you out there. Yeah, this is the lightsaber guy right here. Yeah, right there. Hit up Batmando. I need to build a total Mando armor. Yes. Mike says, planning on going to Japan. It'll be my third time. Nice. Third time in Japan. That's cool. Let's see. David says, I'll see how my finances are looking for me and how bad inflation will have gotten in the future. Yeah, for sure. Jack, what's up, Jack? London was my first. Loved it. 100% going to Japan and all future celebrations, no matter the cost. You sound like me because the experience is priceless, man. Meeting all the people, having so much fun. Like, yeah, Japan was a bit of fun shock as I was expecting Orlando. I think everyone was expecting Orlando, but I'm London based, so both are expensive for me to get to anyway. It's going to be 2 years of saving a lot, but I can't wait. Nice, nice. Doubt I'm going to Tokyo. I'll definitely be going again when it's back in the States, though, for sure. Also sounds weird, but American chain restaurants in Japan are so good. McDonald's, KFC, the quality is unparalleled compared to the States. Yo, so my boy that lives in LA, Josue, which I know he's not watching this right now, but whatever. But he was telling me he's been in Japan, and the first thing he said to me was like, "Yo, I can't wait to go back. I can't wait till we get to go to 7-Eleven and McDonald's. And I was like, what? That was such a crazy statement, but like, yeah. So I'm excited to check that out too. I think the main stage in Japan can be up to 7,000 people. That'd be wild if they use that. Yeah, that's awesome. Harley says, I've never been to Japan before, but I know flights can be quite, yep, quite expensive. But we'll make sure to watch your video when you drop to get some tips. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Would absolutely go to Japan, but I'm gonna have my graduation from school the following month. Oh no, the timing. I For the person that was asking about savers, right there. Everything he says, I trust. Like if I wanted to get one of the fancy ones, I'd hit this man up and be like, bro, this is what I want. Give me a link. But right here. Corbanth, KR Sabers, SP Sabers, budget friendly, Dark Saber Wolves, Padawan Outposts. If you want to design your own pre-made Vire Sabers. So there you go right there. Screenshot that. This is gold right here. Info you got for free from the Batmando. Because he's Batman, but Mandalorian. Japan, mixed feeling. It will be a good opportunity to see a new place. Logistics will be tricky. Should be a unique experience. We'll see you there. My kid and I met you in London. It was fun. Nice. Awesome. Good, good, good. Awesome, awesome. Um, yeah, I was hoping it was just going to be in the States, so just be way cheaper. But I mean, I've always wanted to go to Japan, to Tokyo. This will push me to go. So it'll be a great experience. I would love to go to Japan, but to go there, I would need to at least say 4K. Your energy is making me consider. No, do it. Do it. Just try. Save now, and if something comes up, it is what it is. But at least try. And like I'm gonna mention in my video and stuff. Like book your hotel through Expedia. That way, you at least have a hotel locked, and it's free cancellations. You have no risk, nothing to worry about. Because say last minute you do want to go to Japan, and all the hotels are booked, then it's going to be double the price and you might have to stay somewhere further away. Like I'm legit trying to get the hotel that is a 5-minute walk to the convention center. And I should be saving my secrets, but for you guys here in the live, I'm letting you know. And if you're watching on the replay, there are a bunch of hotels that are walking distance, and those are the ones that are going to be the best because like you could sleep in a little bit more. Say you buy a bunch of merch or art prints, you could walk back, drop it off. Say if it does get overcrowded and hectic in there, you could dip for a little bit, go back to the hotel, chill for a little bit, then come back. So I had a VIP and still went to Excel at 7:38. I just like hanging out with the people. Yeah, so we got there every day like 8:30, 9-ish, maybe like 8:30 the first 2 days, and then like 8:39 the next. Yeah, it's such a vibe. Just getting there early, seeing everyone. The energy there is unmatched. It's so good. I can't wait to go eat the food and nothing else. Jonah is speaking the truth. The fast food actually looks like it does in the pictures. The presentation's on point. Man, you guys got me excited for Japanese KFC. What about Pizza Hut? Is a Japanese Pizza Hut good too? He does everything with sabers, bro. He's one of the saber guys. Trust. I have a video on Virus Sabers and the Builder. Yep, this guy right here. Check him out for all your saber needs. For flights, highly recommend flying with ANA. Yeah, I actually the flights that I was looking at, it was through them, and it's their little like recliner seats. Not like the little pod, because that price was kind of wild, but the full recliner seats that go up like this. I'll show you. It goes like this with the legs coming up. So ANA is the one that I'm looking at first for sure. But no, yeah, good call out for sure. You won't be packed into a lower way out in Japan, that's for sure. Far larger, far more organized. I can't see having the same problems of London in Japan, that's for sure. Yeah, Connor, good call out. I can't wait for it. All right, guys. So I think that's pretty much gonna wrap it up, unless we get any more last thoughts or questions in. So I'll give it like probably a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna head out. But stay tuned, guys. I'm not sure when this is going to drop, but I do have a video ready to go. So, yeah. Thank you for all the super chats that everyone sent in. I appreciate that. And that will go literally straight to London. For you guys still watching, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit that like button. Please. Hope to see you all there. Yeah, Jonah, for sure. Hope to see you there too. We'll start seeing Japan cons before you go or plan stuff. Trying to go out there too with my wife. It'll be her first time there too. Nice, nice. Those help too. Nice meeting you on the escalator again, by the way. Yeah, Connor. Nice meeting you too, man. All right, guys. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for everyone that joined, and I'll see you guys in the next one.